Hello magical friends and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting unboxing day. It's something very different, okay? We have got something from a company called mist&magic, and it's basically a fantasy book sort of series of unboxings. It's very intriguing. I'll get into a little bit more information in just a second, but if you are intrigued and would like to hear more, then do carry on watching. Don't forget, if you are new and you haven't done already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community, and turn notification bells on as well to notify every time I upload a video. And you can always go and check me out on my social media. So for full disclosure, guys, this box has been sent to me for free to review for you, but I'm very excited. So basically, I was contacted a little while ago by mist&magic. So basically, they are a small shop dedicated to bringing fantasy to life. So inside here will be a book that I get to read, and there will also be a number of items that are going to be from the story that I get to unbox as I move through the story. So I'm very excited, very intrigued, and I'm going to get straight on into this box because I have been so excited to see what this is all about. It is not even funny. Okay, we are into the box. Oh my god, this is, whoa. Okay, right, 1 second. Okay, so I thought this was just the box for it, because there's a lovely little sticker on the front with a little logo, but it is not. The box was within the box, and oh my gosh, look at this! Oh my god, this says mist&magic Curse Breaker, and then we've got this gorgeous graphic of this really intriguing looking wand. Oh my gosh, and it's on like this pedestal as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. We've got some red guys over here. They look very menacing. And we've got a few of the bits and bobs going on this side. And then we've got, oh, this looks really cute, like a little magical shopping centre. That's really sweet. Oh my goodness. They've got dragons, the post office, and a ye old sweet shop. I am going there. So, wow, I wasn't expecting this box to be inside. I'm not going to lie. I literally just thought that all the bits and bobs would be in this normal brown box, and I probably would have been quite happy with that, to be honest. I was just kind of expecting a book and some things wrapped in paper. How wrong was I? So yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm gonna try and see if I can just get straight in. I can. Oh, there's a little lock right here. That is really cute. So let's see. Oh my god, this is gorgeous, you guys. I was not expecting this. Wow. I've just sort of thought as well, I haven't actually said it, all the details for mist&magic will be in the description box down below, so you can go and check them out for yourself, because wow, this needs to be shared. Okay, but on top we've got this little piece of paper which says Curse Breaker Box. Information in this record is confidential, and it says read me first instructions. So it says, welcome Curse Breakers. In your hands lies more than just a story. This is an adventure that will take you inside a world where magic is as dangerous as it is mysterious. Inside this box, you will find items taken straight from the pages of A Study in Curses, each with secrets of their own. Your quest begins with a book located in A Study in Curses inside your box, and start your journey alongside Olivia, a curse breaker entrusted with the most perilous task of her career. Oh my god. Use the table at the bottom of this page or the handy bookmark inside the book to keep track of the special page numbers. As Olivia's journey unfolds, these will be times to reveal an item from the box. Feel the magic. With each new unboxing, you'll experience the story like never before and step deeper into Olivia's world. Are you ready to break the curse, open the book, and let the adventure begin? Oh my god, you guys, this is absolutely incredible. I am so excited. So I'm assuming I'm looking for number 1 then, because there's so many bits and bobs in here, all with numbers on them. So that's number 8. We've got number 4 here, number 9 there. Oh, I think I found the book itself. Oh my goodness. Oh, number 1. Okay, so, oh, it's soft. So I think this is the book itself. It does say A Study in Curses. So I'm really excited. There's even black and green wiggly worms in here. And there are so many items inside. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in total, I believe we will have 13 items. 13 items, not including the book. So the book itself is obviously like the thing that kicks it all off. And then I can see item number 1 right here. I think it's like a big flat parcel. So that's really exciting. But it says basically page 20 will be when I open box number 1. Page 93 will be box number 2. Page 97 will be boxes 3 and 4. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm actually so excited. It's been such a long time since I had like a new book to read as well. So I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah, let's open this bit up first of all, and then what I'll do is this video will probably take me a little while to get through because obviously I've got to read the book itself, open each item, but obviously as I go along, each new item that I unbox, I'll obviously film that for you guys as well, so you can kind of come along with me for this journey. It was squidgy because it was wrapped in bubble wrap. That's really clever. So let's get this book out of here. Oh my god, this looks so cool, you guys. It's hardback. I don't know why. I think because it was squishy, I thought it was going to be a soft book, but it's not. It's a hard book. Oh, so it says Jessica Martinet, A Study in Curses. Look at that cover, you guys. We've got that beautiful wand that was on the box as well. And then on the back here, we've got all the synopsis about the book. Oh my gosh, this does say mist&magic. Explore more on the official website, which is mistandmagic.com. Again, all the links will be in the comment section down below. Not the comment section, sorry. The description box down below. But the synopsis of this book is, welcome to the Night Curse Breaking Agency. Curses are our business. Olivia has poured her heart and soul into creating the Night Curse Breaking Agency, which specializes in handling the darkest, most haunted artifacts. But her business is slowly dying. So when a devil-may-care Viking beast of a warden barges into her office one night, she has no choice but to put her good sense to the side and embark on the most challenging case of her career. Yes, she'll help him transport his cursed wand back to its homeland of Romania and pray it doesn't turn them mad in the process. Oh my god, this book sounds amazing. As the rest of her team joins them, they soon realise that dangers are everywhere on this mission, and not all are coming from the artifact. Old forces are awakening, forbidden magic is emerging from the shadows, and Olivia knows she will have to use every bit of her wit to get the job done. Yet her curse-breaking expertise may not be all that is required of her. For as they navigate through lies and deceptions, one thing seems certain, that wand is much more than it appears. For some, it could be the key to changing everything. Oh my god, this sounds so cool. I'm so excited to read this. Oh my god, look at the details inside as well. That is so pretty. Oh my, oh, there's a bookmark. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, okay, so the same that was on here that gave me all like the numbers of which pages and which items is on this bookmark. So that is really, really handy. And then we've got the wand itself on the bookmark. Oh, this book is so cool, and this box is so cool, and this idea is so cool. I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So this is about 444 pages long, so that's really, really cool. It's got some acknowledgements in the back and a little bit more information on the back as well about the actual company and the website and things. Oh, I'm so obsessed. I cannot wait to get deep into this book. I'm really, really excited to open all the bits and bobs as well and find out all the little bits of artifacts that we get along the way. Yeah, this is an amazing idea and I'm really, really excited by it. I will be back when I come to the page where I open my very first artifact. I'm very, very excited to see what we get. And of course, then every one that I open up subsequently, I will update as well. So some of these might be very vlog style type of videos in between. So yeah, do come along with me for the journey. I hope that you will. And this is really, really exciting. I also got this item inside the box as well. So this is a Dragonling postal service. So obviously this is a little note from mist&magic themselves. So it says, Dear Kayleigh, we wish you an incredible curse-breaking adventure alongside Olivia, Ryder and the team. Magical wishes, Jessica and the mist&magic team. Thank you so much for sending me this box, you guys. I'm really, really excited to get into it. And yeah, cannot wait to take you and my audience along with me for the journey. But for now, I'm going to go and start getting on to reading. Really, really excited. Stay tuned for the next part of this video, which obviously will be all one video for you guys. But for me, obviously, I'm going to have to do this in stages. So I'm very, very excited by that. But yeah, so stay tuned for the next part of the story and our first artifact. Really, really exciting. Okay guys, so we are going vlog style for the next update. So I am 20 pages into A Study in Curses. So far, I'm really enjoying it. There's still a lot of mystery going on. I'm not 100% sure where the story is going going to go. Some of the characters are still very fresh in my mind, and I'm not really sure who's who yet. So we are very intrigued to see how it all pans out. But page 20 is also our very first page in which we open up our first artifact. So I've got a feeling this is going to be the case file that has just been handed to Olivia. So I'm very excited to see what we get. I'm obviously going to talk a little bit about the plot as we go through, but I'm going to try not to give too many spoilers just in case. Well, saying that, I might do a little bit of spoils, because I think that in a book review you kind of got to a little bit do spoilers. So we'll see how it goes. I might not do it too spoilery, but yeah. So basically at the moment we've been commissioned by somebody to make a replica of this cursed wand, and we've been given very little information apart from this, which I'm pulling out now. So this has just come out of the bag. So yeah, it says information in this record is confidential. Arcane Ministry, Dark Artifacts Department, Scottish Division, King's Close, Edinburgh. So we've got this really, really cool case file, and I'm going to spin the camera around now so you guys can see a little bit more about this. Okay, so I'm just trying to open this up, and I'm doing this one-handed, so it's not going well. 1 second. There we go. Spin it, spin it, spin it. And is it that way? Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, we are in. So this is the case file that we were given then. So this is object number 1. So it's basically got all this information in about the wand, about where it's being held, I'm assuming. All this information. Look at this. This is really, really cool. This makes the story just feel all that more immersive. You can actually see what Olivia's been handed, the kind of things that she would read through. Obviously, I'm not going to make you guys read it, but I will go through all this a little bit later on. I'm trying to get it in the right order, but I've got a fan blowing, so... Is this a Polaroid? Oh, okay. We got a couple of Polaroids here as well of the wand in question. Olivia was presented with some of these in our story so far, but she makes note that these pictures are not the best, which I tend to agree. But yeah, this is so cool. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what the next few chapters bring. I can't quite remember. Oh, actually, if I go back to my bookmark, if I just hold that, I'll use one of these to put that in place of the bookmark. I'm all fingers and thumbs today, guys. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Okay, so the next item will be opened on page 93. So as soon as that one comes available, I will update you guys on the next part. So very exciting. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm officially at page 93 in A Study of Curses. Now, an awful lot has happened since the last update I gave you, so it feels like there's so much I could tell you. But again, I don't really want to massively spoil it in case you guys want to read this for yourselves. But also I'm very aware that you guys are kind of reading along with me and obviously opening up all the various artifacts that we get with this book. So a part of me doesn't really feel like I am spoiling it. So I'm kind of toying with that a little bit more recently. But yeah, for the update for the moment at least, what I will say is we have not long ago met a plant called Jerry. Now, Jerry is a cursed plant, and I want him. Jerry is problematic, to say the least, but I really want Jerry. He's really cute. It's really funny because, like I said, it's just that cursed plant that is overly protective of Olivia, our main character. And I feel like there's some kind of like streak within Jerry that means that he's quite dangerous if you don't take care of him properly. But at the same time, he just comes across as a real funny little character, even though he's really just a plant. But yeah, I want Jerry. So Jerry is my favourite character so far. But yeah, basically what we've got to in the story so far, if I'm kind of giving you like the synopsis of it, is that Isaacson, the Viking that has asked Olivia to make a replica of this wand here, has now hired her as well as another person to now locate the wand and move it from where it's currently being stored to where they're going to end up storing it, I believe in its hometown of Romania. But the other person that has been sort of hired to move this wand is someone that Olivia has a lot of disdain for. She does not like him at all. So yeah, she's very, very annoyed that she's now going to have to work with this person, but she's also very, very pleased that she has booked the job of being able to help transport this wand, because she believes that she could do a better job of it. So like I said, we are at page 93 now, so we get to open the second artifact from our box. So I'm very intrigued to see what this is. Let's pull it out and have a look. I've got a feeling it could be the contract they've got to sign. I could be wrong. It's definitely papery, but it's looking a bit thicker than just paper. Ooh, there we go. Right, what are you? Oh, wow, okay. Right, so we've got a map of all these cursed places. Look at that. That is really, really cool. I like the fact that it's like this dark black map rather than it being like the normal kind of teabag water stained parchment paper that you normally get. But yeah, this is really, really cool. So we've got the UK right here, if you can see that. It's not the best way of me showing this off, but yeah, that's the UK there. So obviously we've got England, Scotland, Ireland, and obviously then Wales, where I live, right there. And yeah, then we've got the whole rest of the map then as well. That is really, really cool. Very intriguing. I'm loving all the different names of all the different places that have a lot of like cursed items, and that is really, really cool. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with the story. We don't have very long before we get to open our next item. And I think we actually get to open two, because on page 97, I believe, is when we get to open two items. Yes, page 97 is item number 3 and item number 4. So I will be back very, very shortly. I'm going to carry on reading. Okay, continuity error. I've just changed my t-shirt because I got a little bit distracted and was doing some cleaning and tidying, and I thought I would quickly just change my top. But yes, I am the next couple of pages in, so I'm now on page 97. So we've got item number 3 and number 4 to open. So I'm very excited to see what these items are. Not an awful lot has happened additionally in the story because it was only 3 extra pages, but I'm very intrigued to see what we have. Okay, we've got another little sort of file. So this says Dark Artifact Transport Contract, requested by Ryder Isaacson, Dark Artifacts Department, Warden of the Cellars, 19th of September 1936, and is also signed by Douglas Nielsen. So on the actual, so that was the tag, and then on the actual item itself it says Arcane Ministry, Dark Artifacts Department, the Scottish Bureau, King's Close, Edinburgh, and we've got this really gorgeous logo right there. So let's see what this is. Ooh, okay, so we've got a contract of engagement, and it's got a wax seal on here as well. And if I open it on up, oh my goodness, this is really cool. We have got the full contract, which seems to be rather large. So yeah, we've got the full contract, you guys. So that's really cool. I love that. I'm gonna have a proper little look over that a little bit later on. Obviously, we've got item number 4 as well, so we'll go and open that one. This looks very posh. Okay, so this is a Swift Quill 4th edition calligraphy dip pen. Look how cool that is. It says, made from high quality glass, each pen features a beautifully twisted shaft and a finely crafted nib designed to hold ink efficiently. This pen is perfect for personal letters, calligraphy, drawing, or experimenting with inks. Mist and Magic. That is really cool. Let's get this open. Oh, I didn't really want to have to rip this seal off. I'm hoping it would just come off, but I don't think it will. I am going to have to break the seal, sadly. Ooh. Oh, and then look at this box. Look at that. That is really, really pretty. Okay, we have some instructions on how to use it. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We have this stunning calligraphy quill. Look at that. And it's glass and it's pink and it's sparkly. Look how pretty that is. We've also got, what's this? I don't know what that is. Is that just so I can like rest it so it doesn't drip? That might be a good thing to have. So that's probably what that is. And then we have also got a really cute little pot of ink. Look at that. That is really, really cute, you guys. And it says calligraphy ink for dip pens. I'm obsessed with that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited to have a go and start to do some calligraphy. Not that I'm very good at calligraphy, but I'll try my best. Hey guys, so I just thought I would show you my new pen very quickly. Obviously you saw me unbox it a little bit earlier on, and look how pretty this pen is. The ink itself is red, which I didn't realize before, and this is what it looks like after you've dipped it in. So I'm just going to quickly dip it in a little bit more, and then I'm going to write on here. Now I am in no way, shape or form a calligraphy kind of style person, but look how beautifully this pen writes. Look at that. Like I said, I am not in any way, shape or form someone that knows how to do calligraphy. I've just kind of guessed how it might look if it was done correctly. But yeah, I just think this is so much fun. I love the way the ink sort of collects in the actual pen. You can see there's lots of like grooves in here, and it kind of goes up in the grooves and stores. So that's really, really cool. I'm going to try writing my name and just see how we get on with that. Look, that's so pretty. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I have just officially hit chapter 12. I'm on page 120 or 121 now. But this does mean that we get to open 2 more items. So I've got item number 5 and item number 6 to open on this go round. So let's see what we get. There's not much update in terms of like the storyline where it's gone. It hasn't been that many pages since I last updated you guys. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what we get. Is that it? Okay, whoops. Okay, so we have, oh, this is cool. So we have our, I'm assuming this is our ticket to the Portal Network. So that's really, really cool. And it says, depart York Shambles Market and arrive at London Leadenhall Market. So that's really nice. I like that. Along with that, we have this. This says Shambles Portal Market York. And it's got a nice little graphic there on the front. And then I think we've got, oh, that's so cool. So we've got like a map on the back there. That's really cool. And I'm assuming then this is like the Portal timetable. That's really funky. I like that. That's really cool. Got a few little adverts and stuff down here as well for different things. Oh, we also have an advert for the Swift quill that we had, I think it was either my last unboxing or the one before that, which I've got just on my table here. I had a little go of this as well, which is really, really fun. So yeah, there's an advert for that quill right here. Yeah, this is really fun. Oh my god, there's a shop here called the Liquid Demons. Right, so let's get on to item number 6. I'm very intrigued by this because it's rattly, but it's like a box. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Ooh, oh my gosh. Talk about foiling. This is blue foiling. Look at that. That is stunning. So this says Dragonling Post. And we've got a gorgeous little graphic there of a like signpost, if you will. And there's a few dragons on and around it. Oh my gosh. And inside is the most beautiful pin. Look at that. Look how shiny. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely stunning. And it's got 3 clasps on the back if I take it out. And then the actual pin itself has got 4 dragons, a little blue one holding a parcel, a little purpley one, a orangey red one, and a green one. That is such a beautiful pin. Wow, I'm really, really excited by that. That's gorgeous. Yeah, I really feel like now I'm motoring into this book. I'm getting a lot further into it. I think having the children home and having jobs and stuff to do with the kids while they're off school and various things like that just means that I'm like, ah! So I've got so much to do, but I'm really, really trying to get into this book, not into the book because I'm into the book, but I'm really trying to get moving with reading this book. As you can see, I'm in an absolute state right now. I'm actually having my first full child-free day anyway. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm reading a book. I'm going to go and sit in the garden a little bit because it's really, really pretty outside, really sunny and hot. So yeah, I'm going to take the book out with me, and I've got a brand new drink cup as well. Not that you're really all that interested, but go with me. I've got a new cup. It's huge. It's the size of my head. I'm trying to drink more water. So yeah, I'm going to go sit in the garden. I'm going to take the book out, and I'm going to carry on reading because like I said, I'm really getting like, it's really starting to like pick up the pace and stuff. So I'm really, really excited. Hey guys, back with another installment. So we are still reading A Study in Curses, obviously. We are now officially on page 144. So we're on item number 7, which I do have right here, but I will give you guys a quick sneak peek on what has happened in the book so far. So obviously where I left off before, we were going into a library and like almost like a restricted section of this particular library. And yeah, whilst reading a book, the wand that obviously Olivia and Isaacson are after kind of appeared on this page of this book that they were looking at and then vanished as well. So Olivia was a bit like, you know, did that really happen? Was that like a premonition? Like, what's gone on? And how is this wand being able to kind of present itself in that way? And then they've come away from the library and they've realised they've actually spent like 10 hours in this library when it only felt like a short amount of time to them. So yeah, we're very much in suspense at the minute of exactly what has just happened and where we're going to go from here. But like I said, we are on to number 7 in our items. So this is a very intriguing item here. It is just a flat brown envelope, and I'm going to see what exactly lays within this package. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Ooh. Let's make sure there's nothing else in here a second. Nope, we're good. Okay, so it is this A4 sheet here. There's nothing on the back, it's just the one side. And this says, carved from forgotten groves, the wand doth form resembling a serpent's coil with an emerald luminescent at its heart. So basically it's the description of what I've just read in the book that Olivia was reading. And then there is the wand there appearing on the page, but obviously on this version it is just a flat image, but in the book the wand was actually there on the page. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I'm going to dive straight back into this book now because I've got to know what happens next. I'm on tender hooks already, just kind of anticipating the next few chapters. So what page are we on? We're on page number 144. The next artifact that I need to unwrap will be on page 214. So we do have a little way to go, but then we do get 2 items again on that page. So page number 214 gives us item number 8 and item number 9. So yes, I need to get back into this book. I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are still intrigued and going along with me and enjoying it. So yeah, I will see you in a few pages. Hi guys, I am back and I am so poorly, so excuse the mess that I am in, the voice and a few other things as well. I'm minging. But yes, we are back with a study in curses update. We are officially on page 214, which means we have 2 items to open up this time round. So we've got item number 8 and item number 9. A whole lot has happened, okay? I am like mind blown. We have met Olivia's godfather, Griffin, and his husband, Michael. They've kind of come in a little bit into the story. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to see where it's going to go. But like I said, we've got 2 items to open. So I'm going to go for item number 8 first, obviously, keeping it in order. It's a squishy one, so I'm not sure exactly what we are going to get. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, oh, it's soft. Oh my gosh, okay, right, so we've got a tapestry. It kind of gives me the vibes of the Black family tapestry. Look at that. We've got the tree and a door, and it says, okay, I don't know what it says. It has runes on it, so it doesn't actually say anything. I think that especially there, that's runes. This is so soft. It feels, I don't even know what this feels like. It just feels really silky, but also like fabricy at the same time. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't. But that is absolutely beautiful. Wasn't expecting that. And then on the back, it is just plain white on the back. But yeah, that is beautiful. Love that. And then we have this item here, item number 9. Oh my goodness, what are we? I'm curious as to... Okay. It says magical replica, mist and magic. And we've also got a restricted evidence information sheet. What does this say? Okay, it says description of evidence, vial of serpentist crystals, Type of offence, possession and distribution of restricted substance. It says it's critical to avoid any contact with direct source of sentient energy. So obviously this is whatever is contained within this little box. I'm very, very excited to see. It says this product is an artistry piece strictly designed for display purposes only. This product is not a toy. Keep away from children and pets. And then we've got the Mist and Magic details on here. Oop, oh my goodness, what is this? Says, after an assessment by a team of AHCD officers, this vial of serpenthist crystals was placed in total isolation in accordance with HASCOM 4 recommendations. Oh my goodness, whatever this is, it's very dangerous. We've even got this little sort of tag on here as well. Can I get that off without pulling it off? I don't want to like damage anything. This box is really cool. It feels really old and worn on the edges, and obviously you can see it's all sort of dusted and dirty on the sides there. Look at that. And if I take the lid off, ooh, okay. So we've got this really lovely crushed velvet inside here, and then this vial of green crystals. Can you see those? That is so cool. And then the actual stopper is kind of all like, almost like some magic is trying to like to seep out. That's really cool. Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure what to expect from this, or I'm not going to lie. I'm wondering at some point if we are going to get a replica of the wand from the front of the book. But so far, we haven't actually gotten to the actual wand yet. We've seen like a premonition of it come out of a book. But we haven't actually got the physical wand just yet in the story. So I'm wondering if that's going to come anytime soon. And I'm very, very excited if it does. And obviously then if we get a replica of it, which I'm really, really hoping we do. But yeah, I am really getting into this story. There is a lot of twists and turns, a lot of characters popping in and out. So yeah, it's a very much kind of wild ride kind of style story. So I'm very much enjoying it. But because I think sometimes just because of the way that I am, I have to like reread certain parts just to make sure it's sunk in. And even then I don't feel like it fully sinks in. So I'm trying to like double check it and read it a little bit more here and there just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it so far. So yeah, if you are enjoying finding out what's going on in the story, seeing all the different artifacts that we get, then do carry on, because we've got just under half a book left. So really, really excited to see how this story wraps up. Hi guys, so I've just finished page 293, really motoring into this book now. Yeah, quite a lot's happened. There's been quite a few chapters, there's been quite a lot of pages since the last update. So there's a lot going on in this book right now, but I think the most poignant things for like the last few pages at least of what we've learned is that both Ryder and Olivia both have things in their past that they're maybe not like 100% happy about, and carry maybe a lot of pain and sort of bad memories and things like that from. So yeah, that's probably the most poignant thing that I can kind of describe without going into too much detail. But it does bring us on to item number 10. So I'm going to get this open now because it has been a little while since I've got to open anything, and I'm very excited. So this really ducky little box type sort of shaped one. Let's see what this is. Okay, this says magical replica from Fiery Fancy, my reading skills. The makers of the nation's best trickster products comes the ultimate in stealth, the Black of Night Fog, Mist and Magic. Oh my goodness, I love that. It says this product is not an artist piece, strictly designed for display purposes only. This is not a toy. Keep away from children and pets. Okay, so let's see what this is. I think I can open the box without taking the little sleeve off. So I'm going to try and do that. Ooh, okay, so we've got something wrapped in black tissue paper, and then we've got something papery in here. Okay, so I think this is just like a little bit of an information sheet. So let's open this on up as well, and then if I need to, I'll have a little look what that says. We have another little box. So this says Black of Night, and it says, in an instant, full darkness, darker than the blackest night. Let's have a little look. Is this going to be like a little potion? I think it is. We've got some dark blue wiggly wigglies. Oh my goodness, this is the dinkiest bottle, but it is so cute. Making sure there's nothing else in there. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness, can you guys see that? Look how really sparkly that is. This is so cool. So we've got like these, I don't know if they're like gold or maybe bronzy color flecks. We've got some dark blue, light blue, maybe some silver, maybe some clear ones as well. In this really diddy little bottle. That is so cute. I love it. The only thing I'm going to say about this one is that it doesn't have a flat bottom. So it does roly all over the table. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to display this yet. But it is so cute. Oh, I mean, no, I was going to say, if you give it a minute, it might set it itself, but it doesn't. It wibble wobbles all over the place. But that is so cute. That is really sweet. Oh, I love that. So yeah, like I said, this is a little bottle of instant darkness, almost kind of like the one that you get in Harry Potter, the Peruvian instant darkness powder. So that's really funny. I like that. And like I said, then we had this little information sheet about it as well. So I will pop it on the screen. And if you want to have a little read of it, you can pause and do that. And yeah, it says for decoration purposes only, keep away from children and pets, not a food or drink product. And it has a little disclaimer as well, just again, re-acknowledging that it's a display purposes only item and do not do anything with it other than pop it onto your shelvings for display. So yeah, that is really cute. I really like it. So I am about 2/3 of the way through the book. I've got another, I believe, 11 chapters to go. No, it's not even 11, it's 12 chapters if you include the epilogue at the end as well, because I did have a little sort of sneaky peek towards the end just to see how many chapters there were and what the scenario was. And there is a little bit of an epilogue. So yeah, 12 chapters including the epilogue. And I think our next item, if I go back to my little bookmark, our next item is available to us on page 352. So that'll be item number 11, 381 for item 12, and 444 for item number 13. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys as soon as I can. I think we might have interrupted something a little bit steamy, you know, a little bit. So basically, again, a lot has happened. There's quite a bit of a chunk in between these last couple of unboxings. So there's quite a bit happening in between those parts. So I'm just trying to remember like all the things that have gone on. Basically, the wand has gone ballistic. It is attempting to get the heck out of Dodge. It is taken over numerous characters, trying to mind trick them, trying to get away from them, trying to like get itself recaptured. I don't really know what it's trying to do at the moment. But yeah, the wand has gone ballistic. It is not happy at all. Olivia and Ryder have now made it all the way to Romania. And now that they're there, they have been approached by the Romanian police. It's not looking good. They're very suspicious about the whole situation. A lot is going on, but in the midst of it, there is a little bit of tension between Olivia and Ryder themselves. So yeah, I did kind of see this sort of happening. Like there was moments earlier on in the book where I thought, there's a bit of tension here. But then I quickly dismissed it because I thought, no, that's just like Ryder's humour and Olivia just being so interested in the artifact and getting the job and doing a good job at getting this wand from its location back to Romania. So yeah, I've kind of easily dismissed it. But in the more recent chapters, it's amping up a little bit. We can see a little bit more of like looks, touches, sort of like moments between the two of them. So yeah, it's been a bit of a ride. I'm quite excited to see if they end up together. It's really fun. But yeah, we are now officially on page 352. Oh my goodness, we don't have too much left of this book, but there is still a little bit of a chunk, so there's still time for lots of like really cool things to happen, so I'm really excited by that. But we are at our official number 11 item. So this is a really gorgeous plum, like deep plum envelope, which is slightly upside down, but never mind, it's fun. So yeah, let's see what is in here. I really don't know what this is going to be. Ooh, okay, this is really fancy. Oh my goodness, it almost looks like a wedding invitation, but like Nordic. I'm living for that. Look how gorgeous. And then we've got all these like runes at the bottom. This really gorgeous velvet ribbon on here with a gorgeous wax stamp. I believe that's like an eagle. It could very well be an eagle, you know, with a shield. And it looks like there's a key and a wand. So that is gorgeous. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. So let's see. Can we open this? I don't, oh, okay. It's not actually attached, so I can't actually open it up without taking the ribbon off, which is good. I'm so excited by that, because at the end of the day, sometimes you get things like this. You don't want to break the seal. You don't want to break the item. You want it to be as pristine as possible. So the fact that it's not actually attached is a very good thing in my eyes. So if I open this on up, oh my goodness, it has inside invitation to the 1936 Romanian Institute of Dark Arts auction. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. The honour of your company is requested at the annual auction of dark artefacts to be held within the historic walls of the Palace Castle, Romania on the 23rd of September 1936. A night of rare treasures and forgotten relics awaits you. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is though. Look at all the details. That is stunning. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. You can tell just so much thought and effort has gone not only into the actual story and the tale that they're trying to tell, but into every single artifact that we've had so far from this box as well. It's just been absolutely gorgeous, and I'm getting really sad now because we've only got, I think it's 2 artifacts left. Let me just double check my bookmark. Yeah, we've only got 2 artifacts left, so it's making me kind of sad. I'm nearly at the end of the story, nearly at the end of all the little artifacts that we've been getting. But yeah, I've been loving this book so far. It's really, really cool. So I hope you've been enjoying our little journey so far. Do stay tuned, because obviously the whole book and the whole artifacts will be in this one video. So yeah, do stay tuned. But oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see how this all ends. Okay, so ignoring the state of me because it is late, I am tired, and I am reading. So yeah, I am now on page, one second, let me just quickly double check because my brain. So I've just completed page 381. Now, a fair little bit has happened. Obviously, the last time I think that I gave you guys an update, I was just kind of sensing some like tension between Olivia and Ryder. And yeah, there's been a kiss. But in fairness, the kiss was kind of like to hide themselves. So like they're basically at an auction at the moment in Romania. There's a lot of dark artifacts being auctioned off, and they're there at the auction, and there's a couple of characters that they are trying to evade. So in order to evade these characters, Olivia and Ryder have kind of embraced and had a little bit of a kiss. I'm very, very excited about that. So yeah, that's happened. I'm very intrigued to see, like I said, if at the end of this book they actually become a full-fledged couple, because I think that would be so, so cool. I'm rooting for them, if you can't tell. So yeah, they've kind of had a bit of a kiss to evade these characters, and they've just come into contact with the High Commissioner, who has kind of offered Olivia a job, as well as saying that he's basically set up this entire thing to get the wand to where it is now. And he's just kind of about to take them down into like a hidden cellar, I think. So yeah, that's just happening now. So we're just on the next page. We will hopefully find out where they're going, what's there, what's going on further. But of course then the update brings a new artifact that we get to unbox. So artifact number 12, we've only got 1 left after this, and item 12 is just here. So it is this box with this brown paper. So I'm very excited to see what this is. I have no idea. There could be a number of things. So, okay, it does say magical replica on here. Magical replica. A perfect addition to any collection of magical curiosities. This precious item will captivate anyone drawn to the arcane and mysterious. Whether exhibited on a shelf or used as inspiration for dark tales, this prized replica is worthy of the most esteemed displays of magic. Oh my goodness. And then it says mist&magic there on the bottom. And then it just says again, this is not a toy, it's for display purposes only. So let's see what we get inside. I'm very, very intrigued. Okay, I'm seeing bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. We've got another little information sheet. I'm assuming that's so we can take the best care of this item as we possibly can. It's heavy. What are we? It's wrapped in black now as well. Oh my goodness, there's protections going on. What are you? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Ooh! Okay, right, beautiful. Okay, so this is one of the items that was on auction in the book. So this is the vial of I can never say this word right. Is it chimera blood? Chimera? Chimera. I'm sure it's chimera. I'm sure it's chimera blood. But oh my goodness, look at this. It's deep, deep green and it's glittery. Oh my goodness. And it's swirly. Oh my gosh, but I love the bottle. I love the fact that the bottle kind of looks like it's really aged and dirty. It's got quite a nice texture to it. We've got these chains around here as well. Obviously then the auction label. So this is auction lot number 153. And as you can see there, it says Chimera Blood, circa 1840. Black Forest in Germany. So I'm assuming that's where they were able to capture the chimera and harvest its blood. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful though. I love this bottle. It's really slender. It's got a slight curve to it at the bottom and the top there. I really like this. This is beautiful. That's really gorgeous. The only thing I'm a little bit sad about, and I can kind of understand because of the kind of story that we're reading at the moment, I can kind of understand why we haven't received it. But I was kind of hoping to get a replica of the wand. Like I said, I kind of understand why we're not getting it because it's very dangerous. You don't particularly want this thing lying around. So to have one on display would be a little bit weird. But I think this wand is really, really beautiful. So I'm a little bit sad that we're not getting the wand. But everything else has been absolutely stunning. And we do have one item left, but I'm very, very sure that this item will not be the wand because this is the final item that we are going to open. So very excited about that. It's upside down. There we go. Very excited that this is our last item. Very sad that it's our last item. And yeah, I am so close to the end of this book. I'm still not 100% sure where exactly it's going to go, what's going to happen. Are Ryder and Olivia going to end up together? Is the wand going to be taken by the Romanian police? Is this guy, the High Commissioner, a good guy? Is he a bad guy still? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of like on the fence a little bit at the minute. He's kind of just come into the story. He seems to be saying all the right things, but whether or not he's actually got good intentions is still to be remained to see. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. This book has been absolutely brilliant so far and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm just really irritated that it's taken me so long to get through it. I've had a lot of personal things going on at home and in my personal life, and I try and smile through everything that I do. I try not to let things get to me. I've got a lot of mental health issues, as a lot of you guys that have followed me for a while will know. But I'm really, really trying to not let things get me down, and I'm really trying to yeah, keep positive and keep being myself and enjoying the things that bring me joy. And this book has brought me a lot of joy. So yes, I'm very excited to see where the last few chapters go. Very, very excited to update you guys. And yes, I shall see you hopefully very, very soon with the next update. We are at the end of the book. Oh, so much happened. And I kind of don't want to spoil it. But at the same time, I feel like I should because like that's the whole point of this like sort of book review and to go along with the story. But my gosh, yeah, I don't know what to say about the ending. I still feel like there's a couple of questions that I haven't had answered, and I don't know if it's just because sometimes I'm not the best reader when it comes to things like this. I get very like my mind wanders and I get quite distracted, so sometimes I have to like reread certain parts or like a chapter just to kind of make sure my brain is fully taken in the information. So I might have to like reread the last chapter just to kind of make sure it kind of molded into my brain, if that makes sense. But wow, a lot happened. Oh my goodness, I did not expect what happened to happen. But I don't really know what I was expecting the ending to be. So I'm trying not to be like spoilery, because I could think to myself sometimes that these kind of book reviews, you still might want to go ahead and read the book for yourself, and you don't necessarily want all the spoilers and to know how it all ends. So I don't think I'll like completely divulge what happens in the end, but yeah, it definitely didn't end how I thought it was going to. There was definitely a moment where I didn't know if certain characters were going to make it. There was definitely times where I thought, this is it, that's the end, this person's not going to be here anymore. And then it changed up and I was like, oh my god, okay, we're still here, okay, we're fighting through. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on in this last chapter or two, and the epilogue as well. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed reading this book, and I think that unfortunately it did take me a little while to get through it, only because of my own sort of like personal things going on. Yeah, it's just been a whole ride, and this book has just been absolutely brilliant. It is definitely something that I will probably read again in a couple months' time. So again, just to kind of like make sure the whole thing sunk in, because sometimes I don't always pick up on little things that happen here or there. I miss little details. So I'm definitely thinking that one day in the sort of like near future that I will reread it. And my daughter's been desperate the whole time I've been reading this. My daughter's been desperate to get her hands on it. So I think I'm going to let her read it as well. But yeah, I'm really, really sad that the book is finished. We do have our very last item though, however. So this is going to be the final sort of artifact that we get. So this is number 13. So let's do that quickly now and see what this is. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, so we've got a composition book, which is the property of Olivia Knight, and it is dated the 13th of September 1936, which is really cool. And then we've got a little brown envelope as well, so I'll have a look at that in a second. So in here it says Ravenscroft case, black wand case. So I'm assuming this is like Olivia's notes. Oh my goodness, what's that? We've got, oh, okay, we've got a business card for Ryder Isaacson. And it says Dark Artifacts Department, Scottish Arcane Ministry, Edinburgh, Scotland. And we've got a Dark Arts Department logo on the back. So that's really cool. And then this is almost like a little sort of diary kind of style book. There's lots of different pages here, all fully written out with different dates and different things that have happened. Little notes that she's made, things like that. This is so cool. Ooh, a little doodle there as well. Ooh, and right at the back, we do have a little note here, which says, congratulations on not letting the serpenthists fall into the wrong hands. It seems we have indeed underestimated you. As guardians of dark artifacts, we applaud your efforts. We'll be coming by to collect it very soon. Black Knights. So I think that was like the last few, that was like the last little chunk on the book. If I go back to the last of the epilogue, yeah, we see it right there at the end. I'll try not to like spoil the book, but right at the end there is that same little note in the last few lines of the actual book itself. So that's really cool. This book is really, really fun as well. Love that. And then we've got the little envelope as well. So what is in here? Ooh, what is this? Is there anything else in here just to make sure? No, there is not. Okay, so we have a page that appears to have been ripped out of said book from earlier on. And this is the 21st of September, 1936. I think this is just like another bit of diary entry about what's happened towards the end of the story here. But I'm not sure exactly why it's been ripped out. I think I might have like missed something. I can't remember quite what this is in reference to. But yeah, this has been a ride and a half. I've really, really enjoyed it. To actually read a story and kind of go along with the story and open up different things to connect the story to the actual book. Just feels really magical. I've really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Jessica at mist&magic for sending me this book and all the artifacts that go along with it. I've had such a ball unboxing it. I really, really have. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited now to see what you guys think and see what you guys all think of all the different artifacts and everything else. Yeah, this has been really fun. All the details for mist&magic will be in the description box down below, so you can go and check it out. And maybe if they still have them available, you can go ahead and get your very own Study in Curses book. The story has been really, really gripping, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, if you are into that kind of thing, then definitely go ahead and have a little nosy at this. It's very Harry Potter, magical. It kind of gives me like the Mummy vibes, to like the sort of like archaeological sort of aspect to things. It very much gives me the Mummy vibes, as well as throwing in, like I said, a bit of Harry Potter magic as well. So yeah, that's such a fun thing. So yeah, if you are interested, definitely go and head over to mist&magic, go and check them out. All the details, like I said, will be down below. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this little journey. It's been fun to do something a little bit different as well. So let me know what you thought of this kind of video. Would you like to see more kinds of things like this from me and my channel? And yeah, I will hopefully see you very soon in the next video. If you did enjoy this one, however, do give it a magical thumbs up for me so that you know. And don't forget as well, if you haven't done already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community, and turn the notification bells on as well to be notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye, you guys.